I'm tired, man.
Tired of what?
It's life.
Nice. What are you talking about? You survived this whole year. It's almost coming to an end.
It isn't.
So does that mean like you're tired at the end of the year? At the beginning of the year, you're refreshed, just like
Like
that.
a fucking Time Lord and shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that'd be cool.
Like all of a sudden the new year happens and you're,
Maybe.
you know, you're.
I don't think so.
No.
No.
You just keep getting older and more tired and more
Yeah.
tired.
More tired.
So what's the point of a new year?
Get drunk.
All right.
Yeah.
And issue 37 of Comicentric. Last one of the year.
That's one of the year.
I'm tired as hell.
37.
37. That's half a year.
In a row.
In a row. Finally. you could
Yeah, I finally say that.
Get back here. Those who know.
Yeah.
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 So, Mr. Million, it's been a long, long year, huh?
It kind of has, right?
But it felt like it went by pretty quick.
It always does.
Yeah.
It always does.
At the end.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, a lot's happened.
We moved here last November.
Last November, so we got acclimated by December, and January basically started up.
Yeah. Still wasn't.
No.
Wait, no, it was still a mess.
Yeah, we were a mess until like mid-March.
Yeah, because there was like a table in the middle of the store.
Yeah. And it just held every little island of
Yeah, it was just like,
Yeah.
a table for nothing.
Not slowly, surely.
Yeah,
we're getting to a
it's getting
spot
there,
where
yeah.
we're going to change it again.
Again, you have to.
You get tired of it.
I do get tired of it.
Well, I mean,
I don't know.
it's not even been a year. We've changed it like 2 or 3 times.
No, that's not true. Kind of.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you've added to it.
yeah,
You've
another thing,
added
yeah.
to it. I mean, that's always fun. But
Yeah.
like rearranging is a whole different scenario.
I know. I see shit, and I'm just like, that'd be cool in the store.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, out with the old and with the new, right?
I guess, but I think it's like anything else. Like you have to keep changing, right? Otherwise,
Yeah.
it fucking dies.
People get people on their toes, as they say, right? When they come in, like, oh, it looks so different. Oh, yeah. It makes them kind of want to be in here more, right?
I guess maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but I mean, then you go to stores that have always been the same way for years and years and years, and then they change something. You're like,
Yeah. Yeah.
no,
Yeah. But I think we're running out of room, man. I think it's just
That's another
I think that's another issue. You know.
I mean, how many comics can you fit into a comic shop?
I don't know, man. Like I don't think I if I could, I would get another one of those shelves,
The
like
long ones?
the long ones. Those are hard to get, man.
Yeah.
And,
And making it seems to be harder.
It's even harder.
See, it doesn't make you wish you were a wordsmith of some sort.
What do you mean?
Like you would have taught yourself a little bit more wood shop.
Oh, wood shop. Oh no, no.
Yeah, I mean,
No.
you could have been building shelves left and right.
I spent the last 2 days gift wrapping stuff.
Uh-huh.
I'm not good.
You weren't built to be an engineer.
No, because I was like, wait, this makes sense, and then I'm like, wait, no, it's not enough paper. Like, how is what the yeah?
Yeah, you measured it twice and cut it once, right?
And it still didn't work.
Yeah. Well, you always got to go an extra inch above.
I
You know
mean,
that, right?
apparently.
Yeah.
And then like I spent all this time watching YouTube videos on how to do it. And
Really?
It was like a whole thing. It was like a whole thing.
Wait, do you know normally don't gift wrap? Or?
No, Donna does.
Oh.
But she wasn't feeling well on Saturday, so we're like, all right.
And I left it up to you.
Yeah.
See, no, I'm the gift wrap. guy,
Well,
you know,
I'm terrible at gift wrapping.
yeah. Oh, I'm terrible too. But,
Yeah.
I'll figure out folds. I didn't even know how the hell did I do that. You know?
And there was a meme yesterday, and I shared it because it was very appropriate. It was,
Right.
it was Homer, and he's looking at a really nice, and he was like, "Oh, it's a beautiful present." And,
Yeah.
and then when it all messed up, I was like, "Why does mine look like that?"
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yeah, that's what happened yesterday. Like it went so far that I was talking to a friend of mine. I go, "Hey, how you like gift wrapping?" And then she's like, "Pretty good." I'm like, "You want to come down and help me gift wrap?" And she was like, "All right."
Oh my god! Did you come down and get
Yeah,
wrapped?
yesterday.
Oh my god! You needed help.
I need help.
No.
I something. It almost got to a point where I was like, I was gonna give up,
Uh-huh.
and I was gonna just go buy a bunch of bags because I saw a meme. It was like a TikTok, and it was like the secret to gift wrapping, and it was like buy a fucking bag.
And then the tissue paper.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you're done,
I'm
right?
done. Yeah,
You know what? I did this.
yeah, it's just easier.
A lot of the
It's,
gifts I
it's
did
just a pain in the ass because you're like all these bags, you
Mm-hmm.
take it. Yeah, I don't know.
No, but see, whereas I did, I put all the bags into other bags
Oh.
to put them all together.
yeah.
See, makes it easier to travel.
I guess that's true.
And then you put that in a box.
In a box. I did see this one thing that I was like, oh man, I regretted not getting it. It's
Yeah.
I think Five Below has them, and they have gift boxes, but they have printing on it it's like fake. So like the one I saw was like it was like a workout gym for your dog.
Oh my god.
So people open it up and they're like, what the fuck? And I was like, oh, that's fucking brilliant.
I mean, who would think, right?
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
So next year I think I'm gonna do that.
Gag boxes.
Gag box. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, who wants this vibrator?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
something lewd or something.
Yeah, like what the hell?
Oh my god, this guy would never get me this.
Yeah,
And then
it's funny. Yeah, it's all right.
Because I would never get
Yeah.
you that.
Yeah. Five Below has them, yeah.
Stock up
Gag boxes, yeah.
Yeah.
No, you can wait till after because they just blow them out.
All right.
Yeah.
So like, yeah.
That's how you gotta do it.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how this Christmas works.
Christmas. What are you talking about? You know, it's Christmas.
Again,
Oh, okay.
I just kind of am there,
Mm-hmm.
and they tell me buy gifts, and I go, okay.
Yeah. Okay. They just say, all right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Like, get in the Christmas cheer. I'm like, I thought I was.
Yeah.
You know?
You know,
No.
it's fine.
It's, you know.
It's fine.
I don't understand it, but I do participate.
Yeah.
You know?
It's just too much going on during Christmas, I think. You know, they just drop everything. Like, you know, like all these movies come out and all this, you know.
It's so much to do at the end of the year.
Yeah, it's overwhelming.
You know, get your gifts in, you know, be nice to each other, still recuperating from Thanksgiving and all that. You know?
I mean, literally, like, I didn't think about it until today, but like, fucking Marty's wedding's next week.
It's the end of the year, and pretty much.
Oh, man.
It's exciting news for us who know Marty and stuff, right?
So it's like crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, when did that happen?
Yeah. Little girl's growing up.
Oh.
It's so funny that she called her my two comic gay dads.
Gay dad.
Oh, Lord. What are you gonna do with that girl?
Well, she's getting married.
Yeah.
She's someone else's problem now.
Sorry, Danny, my boy. That's hilarious. But you know what's the only thing I'm sad about?
What's that?
We didn't get invited to the bachelor party.
That's true. I mean, still tired.
I'm just saying. I don't know when it's happening.
I know. We could find out. Just crash it.
Yeah,
you know?
crash it.
We could be those guys.
Yeah.
You'd be like, yeah.
You young kids want to party with some old dudes.
Put some white snake on.
Yeah. Put my smelly old man ointment on before I rock out. Yeah. No, it's okay.
I mean, you know.
I'm too old to rock out.
Are you too old? You can't be too old to rock out.
My back hurts sometimes.
Well, that's part of it.
Growing old, huh?
Yeah, he fucking play through the pain, or
Yeah.
whatever that.
Saw some old guy say like it feels like every day you get old and you wake up with these pains and you feel like you played football the day before. You don't know where these pains came from, but you feel like that every day. And that's what getting old feels like.
It kind of makes sense.
Yeah?
Nah. I mean, I guess.
Not for me. It's not every day right now. But every
It's
so
getting there.
often, you know.
No, you know what? I feel the getting old is you wake up tired.
Oh,
Like you wake up and you're still fucking tired.
well, that was me when I was like in 16. You know, I woke up. You know,
And it's worse, especially when you're like I actually went to sleep early, or actually like what the hell?
yeah, no, I agree. Or you get out of work and you just pass out. Like you get home and you sit in the couch, not even, or lay on the ground and just pass out for 8 hours.
It happens.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, what happened? You were sitting at a desk for 8 hours. You get home and you pass out. Why?
That burned out, man.
I don't understand it.
Like people that say they get tired driving.
Yeah.
It's like that's weird.
Yeah.
I guess because you're doing something, but you're not really
Doing it. You're sitting down and kind of pressing a little and making sure you don't die.
Yeah. And that is the secret of driving.
That's you're here to hear.
But yeah. End of the year, man.
Yeah.
End of the year.
We've been through a lot. We've done a lot. A lot of events here.
Yeah.
You know, started up this thingy here.
Mm-hmm.
Had a lot of people come through.
Yeah.
Had
Really have, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people come through.
You know, we had that print, that board we printed on or drew on. They drew on. Everyone that came through drew on.
Yeah.
That was always good.
Yeah.
It's a good footnote.
Yeah.
But what we got to do is we got to do the toilet seats.
Toilet seats?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool.
That'd be interesting. Here, guy, dry my toilet seat. I have no idea.
What was that thing? Was it the original Jay and Bob Secret Stash?
Uh-huh.
They had a big red door.
Ah.
And Jim Lee drew a Batman Superman with James and Bob on there, and then they took that door, and it's like it's in the new place, like on the wall.
Oh, well, you
Yeah.
kind of have to.
Yeah.
Do you want to make one here? You can put one on the door.
I mean, if we get Jim Lee to come down,
Hey, Jim Lee, what are you doing? Want to draw my wall?
Want to draw my door?
He says, yes.
That'd be cool.
No.
Right?
$100,000
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Just
It's probably
drawing your door.
Yeah, it's probably ridiculous.
with shitty Sharpies.
Yeah, and it's just like, I mean, he'll make it look cool though. I mean, maybe,
Justification.
possibly.
That's for the future.
Yeah, I think there's a video online of him doing it.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. It's a weird drawing because like I think Superman is like blasting Jay through the head
Oh, what
with the heat vision.
Yeah.
I was like, well, that's kind of dark.
But he can do what he wants, though.
Hey, Jim Lee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Well, speaking of DC Comics, movies got shooken up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's over.
It's over.
No more Snyderverse.
Yeah. It's over. No more Henry Cavill.
No.
Henry Cavill.
Are you sad about that? I'm not
No.
sad about that.
No, you know
Like-
what? I was surprised he was even going to come back.
Yeah.
You know, that was more of a surprise
Yeah.
than him kind of leaving. Or
I-
what really happened? Seriously. 'Cause, I
have
mean, it
no
sounds
idea.
like he came back and they're like, oh, you're not going to do it anymore. So bye.
So there's a lot of different reports about it. Like there's a lot of different like stories and whatnot. I think the biggest one that came out was The Rock's ex-wife was Henry Cavill's manager.
Oh, neat.
So The Rock was trying to get that going because then like, you know, that'd be money for his family essentially, right? And yeah, it was weird because I read all these reports because The Rock's having a fucking fit right now. Like he's, you know,
Yeah, everything sucks for him right now.
yeah, like he got accused of putting out fake financial reports.
Yeah.
And they're saying that the Black Adam lost a lot of money and that they're not gonna get another one.
No.
And then he's upset about that. So like there's reports that he turned down a cameo in Shazam because he's in like those movies.
It's dumb.
But it's funny, but he's been attached to them since day one. Like
Yeah.
he's a producer.
For the Shazam movie.
Shazam
yeah.
movies, yeah, because they connect. They're directly connected. Like
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got the same part of the same source.
yeah, right.
Right, okay.
But yeah, he doesn't like those movies, and his whole focus was like Superman. He wanted to fight Superman and this whole thing. And the thing is, like, and the funny thing is that like, the movie didn't do well.
Yeah.
So obviously, a lot of people didn't see it.
Yeah.
It showed up on HBO Max this week,
Right.
and a lot of people are watching it, and they're like, "What is this movie?" Like, yeah, like the best description I've seen was saying they're like, "Oh, this isn't a Black Adam movie. This is just The Rock, superhero Rock. That's all it is." You know, like, and it was just.
Well, they drop you into the middle of the movie,
yeah.
kind of,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
You have to already know most of these people. You have to know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I guess.
So it's really interesting because like all these people are upset because James Gunn's like, okay, we're not bringing Henry Cavill back. We're doing, you know, we're not doing Wonder Woman 3, but that's a whole other thing.
Right.
This next Aquaman movie is the last Aquaman movie, you know, and basically saying that we're starting over.
Yeah.
And people are upset. Obviously, you know, people are upset, but then at the same time, it's like it's really interesting because he like look at someone like Kevin Feige.
Right.
Kevin Feige does shit and it pisses people off.
But it works.
But it works.
Yeah.
And not only that, like, he does something that pisses people off, and he never fucking responds to it. He never, like, you know, James Gunn's like, fuck you.
in a very lengthy text or Twitter.
Like, I love the fact that he doesn't take any bullshit in the sense that, like, because it was proven last year
Yeah.
that the Snyder people, the Snyderverse people, it's like not a lot of people.
No. And it was all him also.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about The
Yeah.
Rock, you know?
Yeah.
His people did the same thing.
And so, like, it's not a lot of people. It's just, like, it seems like a lot because they do bots and do all sorts of crap.
Yeah.
And so, like, I love the fact that he literally said in that release was he's like, a small minority, a small, loud minority. Da, da, da. Like, we know exactly who he's referring to.
Small, loud minority.
Yeah.
Trump supporters.
Yeah. And so, it's interesting because I guess they announced, they said they have a 10-year plan
For DC.
for DC, and then that James Gunn's writing a Superman movie.
Oh, dang.
Which I'm like curious about because I like James Gunn, even pre-Guardians, like, you know, like freaking Super and you know, what was the other one? Crap, I'm totally spacing with the bugs,
The
Slither,
Slither,
right?
Yeah.
And the Slither and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like that kind of stuff.
Yeah, Slither.
Even in going far back to what was it that one movie he did, the specials.
Oh, right.
Yeah, like that was a fun superhero movie.
Yeah.
I like the type of stuff he does.
Yeah.
But nothing that he's done has said, "Oh, this guy's gonna make a good Superman story." You know what I mean? Like I don't know.
How fast do you see Bautista being Superman?
No, God, no. That'd be awful. Could be Doomsday. Or Metallo.
You know what? Give that one to The Rock.
The Rock? Doomsday?
Doomsday.
Just gonna put a bunch of rocks on him.
You want to fight Superman, bitch?
Right. Be Doomsday.
Doomsday. He's fucking made out of rock.
Yeah.
You're The Rock.
Yeah.
Done.
Or get a fucking Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
That's how I imagine Doomsday sounds when he talks. Whatever.
You know what? Just to shit on your parade. Get Vin Diesel as the anti-Superman, which would be Lex Luthor. No, that was horrible.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like,
you know, the whole Rock asking for Superman, that's his very wrestler-esque
Yeah.
type
Oh,
of
yeah.
situation,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because I want you, I want you.
well, yeah, and then on top of that, it's his whole like. Because even when the Super Pets movie came
Yeah.
out, he was pumping it up, saying like, "Oh, this is just the beginning," and I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I like that movie, but I'm like, are they gonna make more? I don't know if they're gonna make more.
they can.
I don't know if it did well. Like,
I liked it better than the Black Adam.
yeah.
You know?
But in the end, he had Black Adam and he had Black Adam dog.
Yeah. That was awesome, right? Why didn't they put that in the movie?
That would've been cool.
If they would have put that in the movie, then maybe that would have made more
Yeah.
sense. Dang.
I don't know. I think it just.
You know what? Out with the old and with the new.
Yeah.
Again.
I mean, it kind of sounds like from what I've read, it's gonna be very comic book in the sense that like they're gonna get rid of stuff, and they're gonna like keep certain things that worked.
Like what?
I think like
in continuity wise, or
I guess so they're gonna reintroduce it. Like I think Marvel opened the door to doing shit like that,
Okay.
or like you could bring back someone to play the same role, but they're not that same version.
yeah.
Like
Returns, like Superman Returns, kind of.
I mean, no, like if, say like they did more Suicide Squad or Harley, they could bring Margot Robbie back, but she's not necessarily playing
Harley Quinn.
that Harley from those other movies.
Oh.
She's playing like a new version of Harley.
Okay. Margot Robbie as New Harley.
Yeah.
That's a Dr. Quinzel.
Yeah. So then you could even reboot the whole thing and still have her as Harley. I think you can. It's interesting.
You know what's gonna happen is They're gonna keep doing this shit, rebooting. To one point, Margot Robbie's gonna play Grandma Harley.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Well, because that's gonna be weird. And I think they're experimenting with that whole like multiverse thing where like we can have the Robert Pattinson Batman, but it's not necessarily the Justice League Batman. Like you could have a different actor playing.
Well, we kind of are there already though.
And they're experimenting with that.
Yeah.
It's just cool, but like I don't know. Like again, like we talked about earlier. Like I was a big fan of that Joker movie. Like I don't get the appeal of it. And they're hyping up this new one where Lady Gaga is playing Harley, right? And I'm like, that's cool, I guess.
It's not for you.
Yeah.
You know? Lady Gaga's not for you for sure.
Yeah.
You know?
I think that's the other thing too. Like, I'm not a big fan of Joaquin Phoenix.
Okay.
Like I liked him in Signs, right?
Swing.
Yeah, right? But other than that, like I can't think of anything. I'm like, oh, that guy's, it's
Interesting.
I don't know.
No. I don't know. He's fine with me.
Yeah.
I don't think he could do no wrong.
Because I remember at one point there was a rumor he was going to be Doctor Strange, and I was like, that's
It's weird.
weird. Yeah.
See, that's more weird than the Joker. I could see him as Joker. He has that face.
Really?
But as Doctor Strange, that's no.
No, I mean maybe
Think so?
a goatee.
Like a young Doctor Strange, maybe.
I mean, kind of.
Like, I don't know.
I think he's young. I think he's older than Cumberbatch. No?
Yeah, he is. I think he might be. Yeah, because he has that old man face.
Yeah, he kind of does.
That Joker, you see it. He has the wrinkles and all that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the thing that bugged me about that movie the most was that they kept hyping up the fact that like this is just a Joker movie. There's no Batman, but fucking Bruce Wayne, and they play a big old part in it. Like I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
all right.
The Waynes play
Yeah.
a big old part.
Yeah.
Batman doesn't.
Oh, wait, he's a little kid.
But it's not Batman yet.
No, but then
His
like,
parents are alive.
yeah, and then what do we see at the end?
You know.
For the 100th time.
Well, I mean, but you don't see Batman.
No.
You see-
When we see that happen over and over again.
Well, we know.
Fucking pearls.
Yeah. We love the pearls.
No.
We love the pearls.
You know what I wish someone would do? Like, people might like to make those movies that look like old movies.
Yeah.
They should do the Waynes being shot in the Adam West era. We never saw that.
You are treading some dangerous waters there.
It'd be cool though.
I mean, you're talking about the campy fun Batman, right?
Yeah.
Imagine getting dark with
But
that.
imagine, so I just imagine like you don't show it, right? You just show the alley, and then when you hear the
No,
and then
stop.
bang, 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 bang.
Stop. I knew you were going with that. That's horrible.
That'd be cool.
Pow with a little circle on it. Jeez. Asterisk.
Like, oh no.
The last one has a little sad crying face.
Yeah.
You know.
There you go. We should do that. We should crowdfund at like Batman 66 year one, right? Where he's going after Joe Chill.
Oh?
In the 1960s.
1966. Yes, old chum.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have old chum.
No.
It'd be Alfred. Or Mrs. B. What are the names?
Yeah.
Harriet?
Aunt Harriet.
Yeah.
But that was fairly that was Robin's aunt.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, then never mind.
Yeah.
So it would be him and Alfred only then.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm down with
And then it ends with the death of the flag racing through.
Oh, man.
And then you do the thing where you see him swinging, and all of a sudden, splat.
In yellow and red.
And it's like, no.
Splat.
Yeah. And then tune in next time.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
I'm just saying.
Damn. I can't believe no one's done this.
I know, right?
Yeah. We have every version
Yeah.
of that.
We've never seen this. Yeah.
The Adam West version.
The Adam West, yeah.
But we can't get Adam West to do this.
No, I mean, you get like a lookalike, and what's it called? Deep fake.
Oh, we could do deepfake on it?
Yeah.
All right. Burt Ward would not sign off on it.
They might.
Think so?
Yeah.
We gotta wait for him to croak it too, no?
No. And deep fake. It'd be even easier. You're just deep faking the bottom part of his face.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
Yeah, that's true. So we really don't need deepfake it, really.
Oh, you do. Just make it look like him. And then we get like Ralph Garman or something and do his voice.
Oh,
And there
man.
you go.
That man loves to play his Adam West.
Yeah.
All right, then it's settled.
So there you go.
Crowdfunding it.
Crowdfunding. Batman 66, year one.
Year one.
Batman 65. Right? Because
Oh,
there it is.
The year before.
The year before.
I like it.
There you go.
What other big changes happened in 65? We'll include him in
Yeah,
there.
everything. He got the shitty Batmobile, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
he hasn't got the good one yet.
No,
yeah.
he's got the face on it.
Yeah, that's
You know,
it's like this old fucking
Oldsmobile of
yeah,
some sort.
the jalopies or like in the sporties and shit.
He has no bat computer. He is a bat abacus.
There you go. The whole first act is him building the cave. You know.
With a chisel and a hammer.
Yeah. And he's like, Alfred's like, why do you need a nuclear reactor in here? He's like, don't fucking question me. My parents are dead.
Yeah. Because my parents are dead. That's why.
No, oh, okay.
Bruce.
Okay.
You're the money man.
Yeah.
I think that's why Alfred to stick around. I mean, he's the money man.
Yeah, well, yeah. Why else would he stick around and put up with his bullshit?
He figures, you're going out as Batman. You're gonna die pretty soon. I'm probably gonna get to keep
I'm
all
gonna keep
this
all
shit.
of this.
Fuck yeah.
Me and Harriet are gonna live it up.
Live it up. Use the bat poles for something else and swinging.
I love how that old show and Harriet would kind of flirt with Alfred, and he was like, "Oh no,"
No, ma'am.
But then there was always that running gag where she basically said they were gay, right? Because she's all like, "Oh, they're out fishing again." Right?
The level of male bonding
Yeah.
that they would do. Yeah.
Because they was out fishing. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna go fishing," and she's like, "It's late at night."
And you'd think Aunt Harriet would be a little more careful with her own nephew.
Yeah.
Than just let him around with some billionaire.
That billionaire, some weirdo.
I guess he can afford it.
Yeah.
Jeez. Must have gotten paid for that.
I mean, she lived in that mansion.
That's true.
I love how Aunt Harriet, that was just the character of that era. She's basically Aunt B, right?
Aunt
from
B.
freaking Andy Griffith Show.
Annie Griffiths or Brady Bunch.
Yeah.
Like
the
that maid.
Alice.
Yeah. Yeah, Rosie the robot, she was a maid.
Yeah, she was just there. She was
What
just
was that with maids and shit?
I don't know. But she wasn't the maid. She just lived there. That was Dick's aunt.
But she would take care of when she was a maid. She would wear the apron. She would do all that. She would give them soup when they were sick. You know?
Because she was the one.
She was an aunt.
Yeah, she was that.
Yeah.
It's weird. Why didn't fucking Dick go live with her then?
because he was living with him.
Because that was the whole point, right? He had no family, right?
Yeah.
But then he had a fucking aunt.
Listen more in Batman 65.
Batman. We find out, like, and her like terrible. Like she's like, like, oh, it's like a junkie or something.
Junkie, and then she's actually getting a smack from
So Bruce is like, all right, you can live with me too. Like Alfred gets her clean and shit.
You know what? That would make sense. Holy shit. Batman 65 is dark, isn't it?
It's super dark, right?
Yeah.
The 60s were a rough time, man.
Yeah, but that's what Batman made it, lighted. You know?
Did he?
Yeah.
Or we're just seeing it from his point of view.
Oh, gosh.
He probably
was insane, wasn't
yeah, he probably did a lot of hallucinogens, just
In the 60s?
Yeah.
In order to get, into the psyche of a criminal, he's got to become insane.
Dude, he was rich. He hung out with the Beatles and shit. So
Bruce Wayne hung out with the Beatles.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Hey, Bruce, take some of this peyote."
I'll open up your mind.
And he just starts beating them up. Like,
Wee, wee. Oh, man.
they're like, "What's he doing?"
I don't know. He's on something.
But make it dark. Like he's going crazy, and he kills Paul McCartney.
Oh,
they have to do that all
Because Paul McCartney isn't the same
Right.
Paul McCartney. Yeah.
because Batman killed him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories. Oh my god. That makes sense to me now.
Yeah, it'd be cool.
Yeah. You're 65.
Yeah, Batman 65
I like it.
coming to YouTube.
Yeah. Mike Allred covers.
Oh yeah, you gotta have him do the poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez. His ears will be pointy.
No, I have to be.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
really boring.
I love how I think we were all the animated stuff, like the Batman Brave and the Bold and Batman animated series. I love when they do like the flashbacks. He always has the black suit,
The purple gloves.
in the purple glove, but he also had like the really pointy ears. Like so it gives you the idea. At some point, he was like, "This is ridiculous." I have to like bring him down. Right?
Yeah, well, they point pretty far out there.
Yeah.
That's why. I mean, he's trying to strike fear, not make people laugh, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
Like, I think the closest thing we got to like that really like gritty Batman
Yeah.
is probably that Robert Pattinson movie, right? Because he was pretty like.
Yeah, he beat shit, but
Yeah.
he could beat those guys up.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah.
Yeah, and then, like to the point where like the gang was like, "Oh shit!" They're just watching. Like,
Yeah. The last guy was like, no.
yeah,
Yeah. But that's Batman though. That instills a fear, you know?
yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah, I guess.
You know?
I don't know. I'm still like out on the debate on that one. Like, I enjoyed it for what it was, but I think there was a lot of like, "Oh man, this is dragging. Like, this is a dragon," and then like. It was just very like, I think that's the thing that I didn't like. Well, is he didn't have that Bruce Wayne Batman balance, right? He was always Batman.
He's Bruce Wayne very little.
And then when he was Bruce Wayne, he was fucking with his headphones in, fucking just be like, I don't know.
Being all sad.
Yeah,
Being all emo.
yeah.
Emo Wayne.
I mean, it was interesting, but I think the thing that bumped. Well, again, like I think I fucking Star Wars myself in the sense that when we were watching it.
Yeah.
Well, right away they give you that idea that that Riddler knows that he's Batman, but then
Right.
it's like he doesn't. Like it makes you think that, right? And then I was like, that's interesting. But the thing I thought was interesting was like, because there's that whole conspiracy about how like, oh, the Waynes were stealing money from this and that, right?
Right.
And the Riddler was like, I'm an orphan and at one point I thought like, oh shit, like does he blame the Waynes for the death of his dad?
Oh.
And at that point, you make him evil Batman, right?
Right.
And I'm like, that's fucking cool. And then it didn't go there.
No,
It didn't go
It
there.
did not go that way. I get it though. That would have been interesting.
That would have been real interesting,
Well, I rewatched it not that long ago, and I think the best parts are the Batman parts.
Yeah.
I could do without any of the Riddler parts or the Penguin parts or any of those parts.
Yeah, like I liked that it pulled from a lot of Long Halloween and
Yeah.
stuff like.
There was that.
I mean, I like that, but it also kind of bugged me that like one of my favorite scenes of Long Halloween is when we see young Bruce Wayne seeing his dad operate on fucking Maroni, whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting, right? And then like he just says it, like he's like, oh yeah, like your dad fixed me up, and I'm like, it would have been cooler to see it, but whatever,
A little flashback of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was on the stairs or something watching them. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but it's cool because they pulled from that book, so it's like
Yeah. And that's the thing is they pulled out from a lot of books.
Yeah.
For this one.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But then I think I like this version better though because like Snyder, he pulled from a lot of Frank Miller stuff, and I like Batman Year One. I think that's a really good book. Not a big fan of Dark Knight stuff. Like it's just the first one I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
Different.
But then I remember I read it. I read it when I was a kid. I read it I was in junior high school.
Oh, you didn't like it then?
God, I know I liked it a lot.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you didn't like it then, you're wrong.
But then I reread it when I was in college, and I was just like, oh, this is just very like, oh, gritty. Like it's very like, oh, you know, to be gritty.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would bother me because people would say like, oh, it's the most realistic Batman ever. I'm like, dude, he fucking set off a nuclear bomb. like
Those must have said another story, but whatever. Yeah.
But I really enjoy like Jeff Loeb Batman.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I like this movie. Was it pulled a lot from that. It pulled a lot from that Jeff Loeb era.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah, it was fun, I guess.
Yeah. But my one thing that I'm always like, oh man, you're painting yourself in a corner is when you do a realistic Batman, you're limiting yourself. You know, you can't do a Clayface, you can't do a Poison Ivy, you know, because it's not realistic. You know, like
women with pheromones, guy that turns into shapeshift. I guess you can. I mean, if you're smart about it, you can.
Yeah, because there was a rumor that was he was gonna do Clayface the next one.
What?
And the only way I could think about it was, like, you know, what would be really cool?
Like some crazy thespian kind of guy.
Yeah.
Changes mask or something.
Yeah, but basically you do fucking House of Wax. You do fucking, you know, right?
Yeah.
And so it's a sculpted fucking masks and whatever. That'd be interesting.
And you can just change it to whatever, you know.
Yeah, he just puts it on or whatever, right?
Like he's a good sculptor or some sort, you know. Like maybe he's not an actor, or maybe he wants to be an actor, but he's better a sculptor.
Yeah.
And then that's how he would.
Because that would be creepy, because then you wouldn't know, like, is that the real person or is that fucking, you know, that's kind of interesting.
And he could be anybody. He could be playing Bruce Wayne. You can have Batman and Bruce Wayne in the same freaking scene.
But then I think that was the sculpting idea is really good, because then the media would start calling him Clayface, right? Because, you know, they wouldn't realize
his face is made.
Yeah.
Or they find a mask and it's a clay mask.
Or they find like residue or whatever, right? And like that's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Because like that's what they kind of did with that Riddler, you know.
Sort of. I just didn't like the whole fucking
backstory.
No, like that whole outfit, that whole like
weird.
That weird suit he was wearing. Like I was like
the full face mask, clear glasses.
Yeah.
Yeah, very very stylish.
Yeah.
Weird.
I don't know.
I like his jacket.
I mean, I get it. It's very like serial killer. It's very like, you know, but is the Riddler a serial killer? I don't know.
You know what? It was a very stylish jacket.
Yeah.
Very stylish ensemble.
But, you know.
Not my Riddler.
No, I mean, it's fine.
If he's not wearing a bowler hat, I
don't want to talk to him. A fucking green suit with question marks all over it. You need that.
Or a leotard with a package.
Yeah. With a big old question mark on the chest.
Yep. Big old question mark. What's he hiding there? Who knows?
Who knows? It's just funny because it's like every DC movie tries to be Batman, like, you know, in the sense that like they make it dark, they make it gritty, and I think like every Batman villain tries to be the Joker. You know what I mean? Like you know, like the Riddler, they made him like super dark and gritty. Okay. Like, you know, like the even like the freaking Nolan movies. Yeah, it was very like, it was like every villain was just like, oh, they beat him psychologically, and I'm like, I guess.
Yeah.
You know.
They didn't actually beat him down
until Bane showed up.
Oh yeah. Even he fucking threw him in the hole and fucked with him. That
way,
you know?
He just like fucking broke him psychologically.
Psychologically.
And I'm like, I guess.
I
remember my not disappointment. Well, I guess a little bit, but like
Tim Burton, really.
Yeah. I didn't like the fact that because they hyped up that movie. They're like, oh, Bane. And I'm like, oh, neat. And then at the end, you're like, oh, he's just fucking Talia's henchman.
Yeah.
Lame.
Like, he wasn't big either.
He was pretty big.
No.
He was pretty big.
I was expecting, you know, beefcake. You know?
He was pretty big.
Like it was fine when he was normal like that. Yeah. But I kind of wanted him to get like
get bigger,
ridiculous.
Yeah.
You know,
dude, they had to fucking take him out with a anti-car gun and shit.
I get it. You know, he's still fucking on the juice, but you know, get bigger.
No, and that was interesting too. The whole thing, like he wasn't. It was just like it was painkillers or whatever. Like because he's constantly in pain because they beat his ass or whatever. Like
it was little and all that. Yeah, that's dumb.
I don't know.
Well, that leaves it over for the juice next one.
I guess.
I'm sorry, you want the juice?
You want the juice?
The Venom.
Yeah,
that would have been better.
Yeah,
I would have liked it better. But that's not; those weren't based on reality.
I mean, kind of.
I mean,
He had Ra's al Ghul, but he wasn't like immortal, right? He just was like.
can you, based on the first one, can you poison the whole town when you throw toxin in a whole reservoir?
Yeah, because you're turning into smoke or vapor.
Yeah, I mean,
You know
saying.
what? Fuck. I forgot that
Yeah.
Scarecrow was the bad guy in the first one. Like, I forgot that. Like,
Dude, but the guy that did that Red Eye movie too. Yeah, I forgot his name, but yeah, that guy.
yeah, he's playing Oppenheimer
Schmidt,
in the new,
the nuclear guy.
yeah, Nolan made an Oppenheimer movie.
Oh man, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
And he blew up an actual something.
yeah, dude, yeah. Fucking Nolan.
He doesn't
I
have
used,
CGI.
dude, I used to love Nolan,
Yeah.
and then like, I just stopped, man. Like, I mean, like, fucking Memento's a great movie.
Yeah, I love him too.
Fucking Prestige, love Prestige.
Fascinating.
But then after that, like, when he got real experimental, I'm just like, oh, okay.
He got money now. He can do what he wants. Yeah.
Like, I don't like, I guess I haven't gotten through it. The freaking Interstellar.
Mm-hmm.
I can't get through that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
It's long.
It's long and it's just very, like, I don't buy it. I don't buy fucking, yeah.
What's her name as a Pretty Woman as a
Yeah.
astronaut?
Not only that, I don't buy fucking Matthew McConaughey as, like, a fucking astrophysicist or, you know, like, I don't know.
All right, all right,
Yeah.
all right.
Like, even the fucking Oppenheimer thing, I saw a trailer and I'm like, I guess I'll watch this at some point, but it just doesn't appeal to me anymore, man. Like,
No, I mean the nuclear bomb has
Yeah.
come and gone. We got bigger toys nowadays.
yeah. Because even, like, he made that one, like, his first big dud was Insomnia.
Insomnia.
I think it was the first
Robin
big,
Williams?
the first big studio movie he made. Robin Williams and, like, Al Pacino.
Right.
And I remember that movie was all right, but
It was also
Yeah.
one of those draggy movies. I remember
yeah.
because it was the whole they go to Alaska and it's 6 months a day or
And he
something.
can't go to sleep, so he's going crazy. And then yeah.
But Robin Williams has been there a long time,
Yeah.
so he's more over
Yeah.
which is, I don't know. That was there at the time when Robin Williams used to make crazy,
Yeah.
creepy movies.
Yeah.
So
Again,
1 hour photo.
1 hour photo, yeah.
Yeah.
There's another movie he did called The Final Cut, I think.
Yeah.
Where it's like, it's in the future where, like, you could inject your fucking baby with this thing in the back of their head and it would record all their experiences. And then when you died, they would take all that footage and make a movie to show at your funeral.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, it was really weird. And it was like, this whole thing was like, there was like people that were against it. And it was like it was a murder thriller. It's kind of interesting.
Murder thriller.
Yeah.
But, kind of like Minority Report.
Well, no, because the whole thing is that this one guy dies, and he's like this really, like, well-loved philanthropist or whatever.
Right.
And he did something, and Robert Williams is editing his footage, and he sees it,
Oh.
and he just erases it.
Like Minority Report.
Yeah, and he erases it, but then, like, the rebellion is like, oh no, you need to tell them, blah, 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 blah. And it's like a whole thing, and yeah, it's
Like Minority Report.
kind of,
But not in the future.
not in the future. So it was interesting.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I never seen that one.
yeah, it's a good movie.
But yeah, he did all that.
Yeah.
That's a Smoochie.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Yeah. It's a really dark.
Yeah, it's super dark.
Yeah. It's hilarious. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a phase.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember when after the Dark Knight trilogy, they put Nolan in charge of, like, they were gonna put him in charge of the DC stuff.
Oh dang.
And I remember thinking, like, that's a weird choice.
Yeah.
Because, like, you know, there's nothing that he's done that's, like, I mean, I guess, like, what was the other one?
Nolan.
Yeah, the fucking dream one,
Inception.
Inception. I mean, that was cool. I think it was the last Nolan one I enjoyed.
Yeah.
But I just remember thinking, like, I mean, I because I remember a friend of mine he's a big Nolan fan. He loves those Batman movies, and he's like, oh, they should put the Christian Bale Batman in Justice League. I'm like, dude, he would die.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
For the third movie, he had like a bad knee. And,
Yeah. He had to get a robotic knee done. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
There's
like,
no way.
he would die in the first mission. Like,
No way. That would.
yeah.
No way that would fucking fly.
But I remember my biggest kind of like, oh man, that sucks, is that I remember because Nolan got put in charge of this DC Universe thing.
Yeah.
And so he was the person that picked Snyder to do Man of Steel.
Oh boy.
Originally, supposedly, these are rumors, that it was Snyder and then the dude that did District 9.
Okay.
That South African guy. I don't remember his name. And then fucking David Bowie's son. He did Moon and
Yeah.
Duncan Jones.
Duncan Jones.
And apparently it was up to the three of them, and he ended up picking Snyder. And I forgot what movie Duncan Jones was promoting, and he was talking about this was years ago, and he was talking about, he said, yeah, that there was talks, this and that, and that he even went in there saying that he spoke to his dad about it. And he said, if you give me this, like it was like like a briber, right?
Right.
He said, if you give me this job, my dad will play Jor-El.
What?
So we could have had David Bowie Jor-El.
Wow. Starman?
Yeah.
From the Starman?
That would have been amazing.
Imagine.
That would have been cool.
Now I'm tripping out.
Yeah.
That's
That would have been cool. And then Duncan Jones, he's a good director.
Yeah.
I mean, he made that one, was it a Jake Gyllenhaal one? I didn't like, was it Source Code or?
Oh, I never saw that.
It's funky.
Yeah.
It's weird.
No, I never saw that.
In the end, it doesn't make sense, but yeah.
No.
It was just that whole like time kept rebooting.
Yeah.
Like someone blew up a train and they're trying to figure out who did it, and he had to live like 5 minutes, and then before the bomb goes off.
Yeah.
And then it would reset.
Like that freaking, what is the Tom Cruise movie?
What time?
Day Long.
Kind of, but it was more of like it wasn't even real. Like it was a simulation or some shit.
Oh, what?
And then like
Lawnmower Man.
kind of.
Yeah.
But
Sorry.
yeah, it was not good.
No.
No, and it didn't make sense.
No. Well, why bring it up?
Because he did that. He's only made like 3 or 4 movies. Yeah, I'm like,
Moon, that one, and what was the other one?
there's a sequel to Moon.
What the hell? Did he make that one?
Yeah, it's a Netflix movie.
Wait a minute, I think I remember
And then
this.
Paul Rudd and
Yeah, but like it's not an official. Like
no,
it
it's in the
takes place
same
in the world.
same world. Yeah.
It's about a cheating husband
Kind of, yeah.
or something.
So this guy who like he's like mute or something,
Yeah.
and like
Yeah, like but he can talk at the end. We find
yeah.
out. He's choosing not to.
Well, no, because it's complicated.
He's looking for something, and he's like an Amish guy, or
Yeah.
their version of an Amish person.
Yeah, and then like he falls in love with this girl,
Yeah.
and then she goes missing, so he's like looking for her.
Yeah, and like the
And
the company that owns the moon
and
behind it.
they're behind, yeah.
Yeah.
There's like one scene where we see the news, and it's like Sam Rockwell,
Mm-hmm.
and he's testifying against the company. And then there's like the one, so you're like, oh, he made it. He made it,
But it's not it's the original guy.
No, it's the one they went in the rocket at the end.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, but then there's an old Sam Rockwell.
Yeah. There you
Yeah, so I was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Because that's the original one.
Yeah.
That was supposed to
Yeah.
be the original one.
Yeah.
Even though I remember in the original Moon, he dies, or that's the whole thing. Right?
He's dying. Yeah, like yeah. He,
Keep rebooting
after
him.
like 5 years or whatever. Like yeah.
Never
yeah.
reboot him. But apparently there was an original one that stayed back on Earth.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because he was the first one.
Yeah.
And then they cloned him, and they just reused everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he kept on deteriorating because it's so many.
Yeah,
clones.
because the whole thing was at the yeah, because he, fuck yeah, it was like basically like he lived past his time.
Yeah.
Until he was dying, because the thing was just fucked up. Because then they would say like, oh, we're sending you home, and you put in the rocket, and they would just fucking
Blow up.
Yeah.
And kill him or whatever.
Yeah.
Start all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That deserves a rewatch. I haven't seen that in a while.
It's a good movie.
Yeah, it was. We went to theaters to see that one a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
2004 or shit.
That was a good year, man. That was the same year that came out was District 9.
I like this.
Yeah.
As well.
That was good for like that weird, like like lo-fi.
Chappie came around at the same time.
No, Chappie was a year later.
Later.
Yeah. Same guy.
Same guy, right?
Same guy that did
District 9?
District 9, yeah.
Yeah.
Chappie.
Chappie with Diatwood. Just that thing was weird, but
Yeah.
it fucking works so well.
No, my favorite, but the weirdest thing about that was fucking Hugh Jackman being the bad guy, and he's like in shorts and shit. Fucking weird.
Forgot about that.
Yeah.
I know, I loved it.
It's so weird, man.
That's what I like to call it, the modern day short circuit.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what it was, right?
Yeah. When it without,
But,
racism.
I mean, kind of.
The guy wasn't Hindu
That's
or Indian.
yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, man. So
It's fun.
we took a weird tangent.
I know. We went back to movies.
Yeah, old movies.
Yeah.
We're supposed to talk about the future.
What's coming out?
Ant-Man and the Wasp in February.
Quantum mechanics?
Quantum Mania.
Is it really a mania though?
Who knows? I don't know what that title means.
I saw part of whatever the trailer thing they had.
Yeah.
And I don't know what was going on.
I have no idea what's going on either.
All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I'm guessing it might.
I know the one thing I think is really cool. I think it's in some other. I don't know what country it is. They have their poster, and it doesn't say Ant-Man the Wasp. It just says Quantumania, but then there's letters that are red within Quantumania, and it spells out Ant-Man.
Okay.
I'm like, that's cool. I think that's the reason they can call that movie that.
Quantumania, they can do that.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, they gotta lean into that more. Like,
Quantumania.
yeah.
Hopefully it's a mania.
Yeah. That's coming out. What else?
Does that end the DCU? I mean the MCU?
No.
This phase 4?
No. The Black Panther ended it.
Ended it? Oh, so this is the beginning of the new one then.
Yeah,
Oh, there
we're
you
going
go.
to phase 5.
This is the officially beginning number 1 for phase 5, right?
Phase 5,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah. And then what we got? Guardians
Guardians.
in May.
Not looking forward to that.
It's gonna be sad.
It'll be real sad.
It's gonna be real sad.
Yeah, it's gonna be end. And just when I thought I'm enjoying the fucking Guardians of what they were.
because of Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I want is the Guardians, but like the Stallone Guardians.
I think they're coming. I
Yeah.
think they're gonna do it.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
That was fun when I first saw.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a minute.
That guy knows those guys.
Yeah. Even though it's Stallone, but like, yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be interesting.
I think they're good. They have to do it, right? They have to.
If they have the money,
Yeah.
why not?
They gotta do it because isn't Michelle Yeoh part of that
Yeah.
crew, right?
Yeah, that was
she's fucking huge right now. Like, they have to use her more.
yeah, but she's huge right now. So what if she says like, no,
I'm
got.
sure they have her. They have some kind
She's
of
like a
con-
Golden Globe winning
Yeah,
actress now.
yeah.
You know.
They got what's his face? They got fucking Short Round. He's coming out in a new Loki.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. He's gonna start making the rounds, isn't
Oh
he?
yeah, dude.
The short rounds.
Dude, it was so funny. I remember when I went to go see that movie. I didn't know going into it was him.
Yeah.
And once he started talking, I'm like, "Is that Short Round? Am I being racist?" Like, I'm like, and like, I literally in the middle of the movie, I'm like, "It is him."
In the middle of the movie.
I was like, dude, I'm like,
Yeah, no, unfortunately, time passed, so I kind of knew going in that it was him, but he wowed me there.
yeah.
He
Oh,
wowed
that's
me.
really good. That.
Yeah, he did a good job. I'm glad he's still working, going to be in Marvel.
Yeah.
Wait, do you know who he's going to be?
Someone in TVA
Oh.
or something. They
Oh.
haven't said no. He's not gonna be like anyone big. I think.
He can't be Johnny Cho anymore.
No.
You know?
Yeah, no,
Can't be something big.
no.
They wear like a red shirt or some sort. I mean, like
But I think
disposable
I think
now.
he's supposed to be like someone important,
Someone
in the
important?
TVA. But yeah,
Can't be another Loki.
I doubt it. That'd be kind of weird.
That'd be interesting. No, but I'm glad he's working.
And then
Well, no DC movies end next year.
no, we got Aquaman and Flash. It's still coming out.
No Wonder Woman.
No.
That's canceled.
Yeah,
So,
canceled.
the Flash one, they're still gonna do that?
Yeah. They've got too much money invested in that, man. I think that's the problem, man. They have way too much money invested in that.
Are they gonna wait till like stuff dies down with what's his name or
I don't know,
Or
man.
they're just gonna go for it?
I mean, there's rumors that like they're gonna use it to reboot everything.
Okay.
Which kind of it makes sense.
Oh, okay, they're gonna use that.
To,
Okay.
to reboot everything.
As we
yeah.
were talking previously,
Yeah.
they're gonna be doing that anyway.
And I think that at this point they put way too much money into that. Like, I mean, dude, they put so much money into all that stuff. Was it this year?
Yeah.
They were only able to put out, was it 2 movies? Was it the
Black Adam, the Super Pets, and
no? Oh no, 3. So then it was the Don't Worry, Darling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they put that out, and
Really?
yeah,
That's it?
yeah, I think so.
And next year nothing but those other 3. Or was 2.
Yeah, I think Aquaman, Flash.
And there's something else I thought of like about like the CW verse is ending.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
all gonna be also so no more Supergirl, no more Arrow,
Yeah.
no more
yeah,
Flash. Well, Arrow's already over, but
yeah.
they're not gonna bring anything new for those.
No, they
TV shows?
canceled everything, right? I think
Yeah.
the thing other than Flash and Superman, Lois.
Yeah. No, Flash is one more season,
Yeah,
and Superman knows I have no
they
idea.
haven't said. They haven't said. See, that Superman, Lois. I'm real excited about like this new season because I think in the last season they set up Inner Gang,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, that's gonna be cool.
But see, now does that Inner Gang tie in with Black Adam's Inner
No.
Gang? Yeah, see.
That's another thing that oh man, that fucking bugged me so much. And like I don't know why they dropped the fucking ball on that shit because like we just had if Black Adam ties into the bigger DCEU,
Right.
we just had the fucking Justice League movie, especially
Right.
the Snyder one, right? Where we see Darkseid, we see all that, like Inner Gang is connected to all that stuff.
Right.
Like,
Where did they get their
why didn't they
from?
fucking do that shit?
Where did they get the weapon
Yeah.
from? Right.
Yeah.
Darkseid.
Yeah.
They had a tie-in right there. I mean,
Yeah, easily.
but they just made them high-tech goons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was dumb.
Yeah.
Like, I think, like, I mean, I get it. You want to do the fucking, like, that's the superhero formula. Like, you want to have the bad guy be the opposite of the good guy.
Right.
That's what they did fucking sell back, whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think you could have just had it be Inner Gang.
It would have been all right.
It would have been all right. And then you have, at the end, fucking Black Adam threatening Desaad or some shit.
Okay.
And be like, stay off Earth. You know, it would have been cool.
Like he actually goes to Apocalypse,
Like,
or
like
they
a
show
boom
up.
tube opens up,
Yeah.
or like, no, like he finds out who's been given their tech, and it's Desaad, and then, it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, but I mean, you don't think of the. I mean, you don't think of the as a big bad. You think of it,
No.
like a scheming bad.
Yeah,
You know.
but then like you could have done a thing where like he fucking like unleashed like some parademons on him or some
Okay.
shit, or something, like
Something big
yeah.
like that. Steppenwolf comes
Yeah,
back,
yeah.
for a quick second.
Yeah,
we
well,
got
good,
other,
he
you got,
did.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. You got other fucking people
Yeah.
you can use.
Oh yeah,
you know?
look in the Calabac.
Calabac,
or-
yeah. Wow, we didn't have a Calabac.
That would've been cool.
He was there. You could have used a Calabac
Yeah.
as a muscle.
Yeah.
Decided,
Like,
yeah.
Like the Snyder cut, like my biggest pet peeve was like I was like, oh, it would have been cool because there's that scene at the end of like it's so stupid, like when they kill Steppenwolf and they're just like staring down Darkseid.
Yeah.
And I'm just like,
Just staring. at him.
okay, but like I think it would have been cool if like Superman would like went at him.
Yeah, and throws it.
No, he just fucking like shoots him, and then like Superman gets fucked up, and they're like, oh damn, like, like
That's scarier.
yeah, right.
That's a little scary right there. Yeah. Because a mega beam.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be disintegrated.
Yeah.
1. 2, makes it out of
Yeah.
there, but he gets fucked up.
He's all fucked up. Yeah.
2. Fuck, that was.
And then like then you would set it up here. Then they're like, oh shit, maybe we're not ready for this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Boom, closes
Yeah.
and scene. Let's go back
Yeah.
to the next one.
because I think that was the biggest issue with both the Snyder Cut and the Joss Whedon one.
Yeah.
Was it like they're like, oh, we're this ragtag team and we're not ready for this. But then Superman shows up and it's like, oh, okay, he can handle it. Like
Yeah.
like I'm like.
And that's the whole point. We
Yeah.
gotta wake him up. We
Yeah,
gotta make
yeah.
sure he's on our team.
So I think I get the idea of like because I saw a TikTok where someone said like, oh, of course they're gonna reboot Superman.
Yeah.
Because Bucky Snyder gave us the most hopeless Superman ever. Like he's just so like,
Yeah.
like my favorite scene in Man of Steel is when he's learning to fly.
Yeah.
Because he's like laughing and he's fucking and I'm like, that's fucking Superman.
He's
That's
running and
yeah,
jumping
yeah, like, that's
around.
fucking cool.
Yeah.
The rest of that movie is just like the Snyder era that I don't like. And people say like oh that's realistic. And it's like, I don't like the whole idea that like it's not like people like that are superheroes are just fucking depressed.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, I have to do this shit. Like like
That's applied to the superhero though.
but that's part of like superheroes have to fucking inspire you, right? Like that's the whole point. Of it.
Yeah. They all can't be All Might.
I mean, I guess,
Yeah.
but they all don't need to be Batman either.
They all do not need to be Batman. But people love the Batman.
I guess.
When you get people in a room of DC fans,
Yeah.
how many are going to be like, how many Batman fans
Yeah.
or Superman fans? How many are going to be going to
Yeah.
Batman? Most of them, right?
Yeah.
Because he's dark and brooding
I
and
guess.
serious,
I mean,
and
like
a lot of money.
I really liked that Aquaman movie because it was just very like he was like super cocky and he was super like oh yeah, and then he literally had to be
humbled down.
and then he had to like then he came back in that classic suit, which I'm like, I didn't think he could pull that off, and
They stole from a corpse.
yeah, yeah, but he looked fucking cool.
Scales, right?
He was fucking riding a whale.
He should have been riding a seahorse, but whatever. Yes, he had the scales and he had green gloves.
Yeah, it
you know.
looked cool.
Yeah.
It looked cool.
Yeah, you enjoyed it a little.
But I
too
think
much.
I think it's more Momoa though. I think it's like like
His attitude about it?
Yeah, like I think I don't know anyone else that could do that shit. Like I mean, in my head, comic accurate Aquaman,
Mm-hmm.
fucking Hemsworth.
What?
Like he looks like Aquaman. Like
Like an Arthur Curry.
yeah. And I think he could have done it. Like
Yeah.
but I think it would just be like, oh no, it's too. Momoa is very like like oh that dude likes that fun. Like,
Yeah, he's very surfer. Very.
Yeah.
You know what? Brave and the Bold Aquaman.
Yeah.
Ha-ha!
Yeah. Yeah.
Very having a good time surfing
Yeah.
and whatever doing, riding seahorses and
Nice yours. But I really enjoyed that movie. I know a lot of people give shit to that movie, and I'm like, it's fun. It's fine.
Anything with Willem Dafoe, I'm always for.
Yeah.
You know. And he wasn't the bad guy.
You know, he was fucking Volto.
Yeah. For those who don't know.
Oh, I know who Volto is.
Those in obscurity.
And then, yeah, it's a fun movie, man.
I'm dying.
Like Shazam, I like those movies. Those are fun.
That's coming out.
Oh, that's coming out like in March, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
DC does have a couple then.
Yeah.
You know, I can't wait till that one makes a lot of money.
Yeah. The Rock can get mad.
Yeah, so The Rock can get pissed off, dude. I'm gonna go see that movie twice just for that.
This is funny thing. People are joking on The Rock because they're using old footage of him talking about Black Adam to promote that it's out on digital now. And people are like, oh, they're just trolling them now, man.
Yeah, but you know what? No publicity is bad publicity.
No, yeah.
DC,
we got Shazam.
And
That movie looks cool. The Fear of the Gods.
Yeah,
you know.
I'm in.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I like the first one. I really do like the first one.
Although I'm very disappointed, you know.
No Harry.
It's not Mr. Mind. They did set up Mr. Mind in the last one.
The last one he came out for like a second. How do you know it's not Mr. Mind? It could still be him, right?
No, it's the freaking daughters of Zeus or some shit, or like.
Yeah, but I mean, maybe Mr. Mind's behind the whole thing.
Maybe I doubt it though.
Like because
I don't know. I feel like DC, their freaking investors are like,
who is this little?
He's gonna fight a worm.
See, but you don't understand. This worm is like a 10th level intellect.
Yeah, right.
Lex Luthor has a problem with him.
Yeah, but no.
All right then.
I'm kind of disappointed.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
I mean, I was kind of hoping that they were gonna announce like Shazam 2 would be like the Monster Society or whatever. That'd have been cool.
Monster Society.
But no, not happening.
Never gonna happen.
Never gonna happen.
Dang.
Never gonna get my Mr. Mind movie.
Nope. So that's it for DC. But Marvel, we said what? Quantumania,
Guardians. It's something else. I thought there's one
at
more.
the end of the year, right?
Yeah. Something else.
Something big. The Marvels? No, or that.
Oh yeah. That comes
end?
out in July, I think.
Yeah. That's what I'm waiting for.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
It's a full-on Miss Marvel cast.
Yeah.
Like how? That's my curiosity is how they're gonna incorporate her, together.
Yeah.
Like we saw the ending when she turned into.
They swapped her. Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever that was.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. That's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, because if you look at the movie and you look at the show, there's really no similarities or any.
Just a fan.
Yeah,
Just a fan. Yeah.
So that's what I'm curious about.
Yeah, and it kind of sucks too because I was reading this whole thing about how like the way the new models are with TV, like like Disney Plus and all that.
Yeah, 45 days later.
Dude, supposedly we're getting like a Miss Marvel season 2, but not for like 2 years.
Oh,
because I guess they want to get past whatever they're gonna get past. And,
the phase or whatever they are in. Really?
Yeah.
That's weird. They want to bring the mutants fully in, I
guess. I don't know.
We're bringing mutants in this phase, right?
Maybe.
Oh, man.
I mean, we got Namor. He's a mutant, right?
He's a mutant.
And then Miss Marvel's a mutant.
He's a mutant.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. We're bringing mutants in.
Maybe. Oh, yeah. And then I think the Deadpool movie is in this phase.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're bringing him into the actual phase, and Hugh Jackman's going to be in there. But you don't get more X-Men than Wolverine.
No. But did you hear that? I was reading this thing about how, like, I guess they were interviewing him. Hugh Jackman, he was saying how he's old now.
He can't
get his buff, so they're gonna CG a lot of stuff. And
you know what I'm thinking they're gonna do? We're gonna end up with a lot of Wolverines.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know, we're gonna end up with like Savage Wolverine. You know, freaking brown suit Wolverine.
I mean, as long as they get him in that suit, I think it'd be cool.
In the kitty cat suit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think him in that suit. I think it'd be cool because I think like that's what he played Wolverine for so long. He never fucking wore the suit, man.
Well, in the first one, what do you want? Spandex?
Yeah,
that was a joke, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
he never wore the suit though, man.
That's what you want.
That's all I want.
That's all a lot of people want, really.
Yeah.
And they're gonna give it to us.
Oh, probably.
We're gonna be
and
happy.
It's fucking Ryan Reynolds, so it's gonna be in the poster or some shit. Like I'm like, okay, cool, I'm good.
He won't be in the poster.
I think so.
He will be in the poster, but I don't think the suit will be.
I think so.
You think so?
I think so.
Right in the center, down the middle, classic. Pose,
There you go. Right
with the sun in the background.
Yeah.
That one, I want that.
Because it's like, I think about Ryan Reynolds. Like he's really good at marketing stuff.
Yeah.
Like the stuff he did for that Spirited movie was hilarious. Did you see the Milli Vanilli one?
No, I haven't seen that one.
That shit was hilarious. So there was like
he lip sync, I'm guessing.
No, so before the movie came out,
no,
it was him and Will Ferrell, and they were like talking about the movie.
Yeah,
and it clearly wasn't them. Like it was like someone else, and then they're like, "Oh, people think we didn't really sing in this movie."
Yeah,
but we're here to tell you, we're assure you that we did. and then like the lip sync was off, and Ryan was like, hold on, and he goes, hey guys, come on, and it was like the one dude from Milli Vanilli. He's like,
The one. Wow. All right.
yeah,
Breaking little walls there.
yeah.
Right?
So I was like, that's
I didn't
hilarious.
see that one.
Yeah,
I saw the other one where they're like singing to each other.
Yeah.
That was like a year ago.
yeah. That's when they're filming that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a good movie.
that's a fun movie.
Yeah. As far
I mean,
as
I don't know. I wouldn't call it a Christmas classic,
No,
but you know,
no, it's no Dickens.
no, but
Dickens, you say.
it's up there.
No, it's fun.
Yeah, but that movie to look forward to. I think that's not for another couple of years though. I think it's like 2 years or
Oh, the Deadpool?
yeah,
Oh.
something like that.
This is being filmed right now.
I don't even think it's being filmed right now yet.
Oh.
Yeah,
Then what?
I think they just announced
Then
it.
why
I'm
am I
like,
getting hyped up for
because you
nothing?
gotta get hyped up.
Let me put that shit away. Bring it out later.
Yeah,
What about cartoon movies?
Spider-Verse, Across Spider-Verse. In
Boy,
June. I
that's gonna
think
be good.
I'm excited, man. I love that first one, man.
But I think they're throwing too much at us.
Oh
this time
no,
around.
man! I don't think so. I think
This guy going to a buffet.
I think you have to, man. After that first one, you
Yeah,
you have to fucking
I was fine with a nice 6 set of characters.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they could have switched them up,
Yeah.
swapped them out, done some other ones. But damn, do you see how many characters
yeah.
on that poster?
Oh yeah, I'm excited.
It's gonna be a good year for Spider-Man again.
I can't wait for that movie. Like people get all hyped up for fucking No Way Home or whatever, and they're like, "Oh, it's the greatest Spider-Man movie." I'm like, "Nope, it's Into the Spider-Verse." It's the best Spider-Man movie. Like it's the perfect fucking movie.
As far as Spider-Man goes, I guess, because you
Yeah.
can have as many Spider-Man
Yeah.
as you want, any Spider-Man you want. With those No Way Home, it's just that one.
Yeah,
And that's it.
you got those. You got the classics.
Yeah.
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 No, I mean, and I tell you, like, it's a near perfect fucking movie because my only issue with that movie with fucking Spider-Verse,
The first one?
yeah, was there's a logic issue.
The Prowler thing?
No.
Okay.
There's a logic issue because we set up that the longer you're there, you're gonna die, right? Because you're out of your universe. And,
Oh,
right?
yeah. You glitch out or whatever it was.
So Gwen is the biggest issue in that movie
Because
because
he was there the longest.
she was-
rarely glitched out.
yeah, she was there the longest, so she should have died.
Yeah.
And the other thing I didn't like was that, like, she's like, "Oh, I went to the school because my spider sense led me there." He didn't have powers yet. So, like,
She's lying.
oh no, or is it like, oh, it's seeing the future, or like,
She's lying.
Yeah, right.
I think she's lying. She knows more than she let on.
So that's my only issue with that. I was like, that bugged me, and it didn't bug me until like the second or third time I watched it. And I was like, oh, wait a minute, this doesn't make sense. Like, you know, like,
She's supposed to be glitching out more
Yeah.
and bugging out. You're right.
yeah.
Stop. Why did you put that in my
No,
head?
because
now?
literally, like, she talks about how, like, when she got sucked into the portal or whatever,
Yeah.
she got thrown into a week ago because that world Spider-Man was still alive.
Yeah.
And then when he died, she went looking for Miles or whatever.
Miles,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Because she was looking for that Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Or her mentor version
Yeah.
of the Spider-Man.
But he fucking died. Yeah.
But that happened a week before.
Yeah, because all the rest of them, when they got brought in, he was already dead because they show, like, he saw the big screen or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
It's weird. Like, it bugs me. Like, why did they do that? Like, I don't
Who wrote
understand.
this? It's gonna
Yeah,
beat 'em up.
right.
Fucking
That's my only issue with that movie. The rest of it's amazing.
You know what? If you wouldn't have told me that, I probably wouldn't have.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you know. No.
Well, I've seen that movie so many times that I fucking break it down to like
To like scenes.
like fucking what's his name? Fucking Peter B. Parker,
Yeah.
best Spider-Man ever.
Really?
Yeah, like Jake Johnson.
Jake Johnson, your guy? Yeah.
I think he could play Spider-Man. I think he could play like a live action
Nick?
version of that character.
Nick?
That version of Spider-Man.
Fat.
Yeah,
But Nick is like short, isn't he?
I have no idea,
Keep calling him that, but you know, that's why I know him as.
but I think he could do it. I think he could do it.
Short and feisty.
Yeah,
You know,
and just like
hot temper.
like not dumb, but kind of like gullible. Like, you know, like,
All right. Has a bit of a gut on him.
yeah, he could do it. He could do it.
Too short though.
Maybe.
All right.
But like, that was my favorite version of Spider-Man. I'm like, this is so cool because this is like, this is the version. This is Spider-Man because like, the biggest thing about Spider-Man is the world always shitting on him.
Yeah.
Fucking Parker Luck.
Yeah.
He never catches a break.
Right.
This is what he would become. Like this
Yeah.
is the version.
Girl left him.
Yeah.
You know, no job,
Yeah.
shit job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shitty apartment.
This is who he would be. Like, you know, like,
Sweatpants.
yeah, he just like gave up. You know.
You know why? You know why I believe that? Earth X Spider-Man.
He's all fat.
He all fat,
He's all
gave up
fat.
on life.
Yep.
He didn't want to be your
Yep.
friendly neighborhood Spider-Man
Mm-hmm.
anymore. You know what? He was going that way.
Yeah. Well, because that's the whole thing about Spider-Man. Like, even like in most like parallel universes or whatever, it's always like, oh, something happened to him. He had to stop being Spider-Man. Like, you know, like in the M2 universe with the Mayday Parker.
Yeah.
Like, he lost a leg or some shit, right? He couldn't do it anymore because, you know.
He still had the powers. He just
couldn't, yeah.
There's no such thing as a three-legged spider.
No.
No.
But that's the thing. Like, I think with this version was very like, oh yeah, like life shit on him so much because dude, it was fucked up. He fucking MJ divorced him. Aunt May fucking died. You know, like he was just depressed. Like he
had a gut.
He tried to like start these restaurants and they failed. Right?
That's true.
Like he was just a super jaded Spider-Man. Because even like in that scene when he meets Miles, he's just gonna go and fucking go home. He's just like, I'm just gonna go home.
Yeah, good luck, kid.
Yeah, and then he just tells him like, dude, everyone's gonna die and this and that. Are you
Not
good
my
with
problem.
that?
Yeah.
And he was like, but then he got to that point. He was like, fuck, come on, like
Because deep down he's still Spider-Man.
great power comes great responsibility, man.
Thank you, Uncle Ben.
Yeah.
Or Aunt May, or
Whoever else.
told him that, yeah.
But
It's fucked up.
yeah,
Yeah, I get it now.
yeah,
I get it.
That's
now.
my favorite version of Spider-Man.
It's the most accurate version
Yeah.
of Spider-Man, I guess. I mean, the other ones are like the noir one. They're all pulpy and stuff. Yeah. They all have better lives than this guy.
Yeah, even to the point where he was like, dude, it's kind of dark because when Miles' powers weren't working, he was gonna sacrifice himself,
right?
Because he was like, I'm gonna send them all home, and like I'm gonna stay behind, and I'm gonna die, but
Yeah,
you know,
it's okay.
It's okay because I have nothing to live for. Like that's fucking dark for a kids movie, man.
Yeah, but then there's that scene where he goes and meets this version's MJ, and he's kind of like,
Yeah.
kind of found love again.
Yeah, it was fucked him up because he was like,
yeah, it threw him up for a loop. But because of that, he was able to be like, you know what, I got something at home. I got something at home.
no, because he saw Miles. He saw Miles, like you know, he's. I think it was because there's a lot of reference to it, like when he teaches him how to swing. And it's real sarcastic, but like you could tell he's serious when he's like, oh, look at you, like, you know, the pupil learning and me, the mentor, and like, blah, blah, blah. That's so cool. And he's being all sarcastic, but you could tell, like, no, he's really excited.
Yeah. He's put in a position he's never been before, and he's liking it.
Yeah. Because even he tells him, he's saying, Miles, like, oh, you're doing great, Miles. He's like, do you want to see something good about me? Like, he says that.
Yeah.
And he's just like, oh, man.
You want to say something good about me?
Yeah.
Looking for my own pick-me up here.
Like, he's my favorite Spider-Man, man.
So far.
I could watch a whole movie with that guy. Like,
okay, as a CG version, okay, cool.
Yeah.
But like live action,
I think he could do it. I think he could do it.
Don't let anyone else hear you.
I think he could do it, man. I think so.
It's gonna be weird.
It'd be weird, but it'd be funny.
He'd be short.
It's CG now.
That's what I'm saying. Keep him as this.
No, live action. Do it. Make it happen.
And get what's her name? The new girl as
No, Mary Jane, drop down.
Yeah,
Bring them all back.
Get Schmidt as Venom. And the other guy, Coach or Wilson.
Get Wilson as looking like hobby, you know, yeah, right.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Damn.
I would enjoy it, man. I would enjoy it a lot, dude. Because you know what? It's so weird.
Yeah.
I think when the pandemic hit, I started watching New Girl, and I watched it like all the way through.
Awesome, right?
And it's like, dude, like Nick is the most relatable character because he says things you're like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. As frugal as he is, no, I relate a lot to that character.
Like I remember, like he'll say certain things that just like, what the fuck? Like when he goes, sometimes I worry I don't know how to read. I just memorize a lot of words. You know, you're like, wait a minute. Like,
it's like, oh yeah, me too. Yeah. You read the same shit over and over again. Yeah. You figure, you know, just memorize it. Yeah.
He's just the most relatable character.
Yeah.
And like how like he's just like his nonsense makes him famous. Like, you know, just, oh, okay. Because there's weirdos out there that relate to him. I mean, the only part that was kind of ridiculous was like he was dating
Jess.
No, her, but no, before that was what's her face?
I think, and I had it already in my head right now.
Yeah, her.
Her. What's her name? Yeah, I didn't make no Megan.
Yeah, Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought that was weird. I was like, really? Like,
girls like weird dudes.
Do
Sometimes.
they?
Yeah.
No, she didn't
apparently.
like him though. Remember, they ended up being like,
Well, at first,
Yeah.
they're fine. They're all over each
Yeah.
other and stuff like that.
but then she realized she's not gonna support him
No,
because he's
no,
weird.
he is
Yeah.
weird. Yeah.
Like really, when we look at it, it's more his show than Jess because it's more of him. He had the biggest character development in that show.
Keep telling people that. I keep telling people that. I never tuned in for Jess. Don't get me wrong. It's a nice eye candy.
Yeah.
That's about it. I tuned in for him.
Yeah, because he had the most. Because he started off as this straight weirdo, and then she kind of made him like normal. like,
Yeah. But that just kind of left them
Yeah.
open to more weirdness.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
I like how when what was it? There's that one flashback where he takes her to the car to listen to Cotton Eye Joe. And he just like rocking out to it, and she's like, "Why did you need me for this?"
Yeah, it was something else, but yeah, it was awesome. He was gonna tell her something else. I remember, but
he just brought it out to the car, and listened to it. 'Cause he had it on CD. It was like it was the same song over and over again.
Nah, Joe, when you
Yeah, I know he just like rocking out to it.
I don't know how you rock out to that, but he did it.
But see, he's such a weird actor because like he'll cameos in movies, but then he'll make these like artsy weird movies.
Yeah,
Like I don't get it.
you got to get paid.
No, but they're like movies that he produces.
Oh.
They're movies that like he wanted to make. And they're just really like weird, kind of art house, like kind of sad. Like they're kind of funny, but they're
I don't think I've ever seen a movie by him.
There's a movie that I watched during the pandemic again. I think it might be on HBO. I forgot what it's called, but it's him, J.K. Simmons,
Oh,
and Susan Sarandon.
what?
And Susan Sarandon plays his mom,
Oh man.
but she was a hippie, so she like
Oh, which one could mean my dad or something?
no. So she leaves him, and so he has this strained relationship with her.
Yeah.
But then she dies, and she leaves him this cabin. But she leaves him like 4 videotapes of things he has to do to earn the cabin,
Okay.
and it's just weird, like opening up to shit, right? And then the thing is like J.K. Simmons is her boyfriend. He doesn't know she died.
Oh no.
And so it becomes this whole thing of like, oh, you knew my mom, and and they kind of become buddy. It's weird, man.
Wait, but he doesn't know she's dead?
He didn't know because they broke up.
Oh.
And then
he goes to the cabin
and he
he's
sees
there.
him, and he thinks that like, oh, that's her new boyfriend.
Oh.
And he's all pissed off. And it's this whole thing. It's really
But
weird.
he's all young though.
Yeah, that's why he was all like, oh,
J.J. Jameson and shit?
yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah,
I could see him yelling at him.
yeah.
It
And then
does.
what's her face? Freaking from The Good Place. Freaking Janet.
Oh yeah.
She plays his ex-girlfriend.
Oh, cool.
And he's trying to like reconnect with. It's really weird. It's a really weird movie. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen it. Never
Yeah.
even heard of it.
Yeah.
Art films, huh?
Art films.
Got to put your money in your
Yeah,
basket.
apparently.
Yeah, you got to get paid.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah. So Into the Spider, he's back. Like he's in the trailer, so he's back. So
Yeah.
I'm
well-
excited.
People love them.
They had to bring him back.
I saw the noir ones there. I didn't see any other ones. I don't see Spider-Ham.
No,
I didn't see that.
there's no talk of any of that yet.
of that?
It's just the 3 of them
So far.
so far. Yeah.
All right.
And then Oscar Isaac is
Yeah.
2099. Yeah.
Which he was in the other one, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's
yeah.
cool.
Oh, and then they're bringing apparently the big character is the Spider-Man of India.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Which I'm kind of surprised. 'cause,
Wow, out of
yeah,
nowhere. Well,
yeah.
I mean, that's what they're going for, right?
Yeah.
That was a cool one. He had like little bangles or something.
Yeah.
That was cool.
But he was giving his powers like through magic or some shit, right?
Yeah.
It was like, something like that, right?
Yeah. It wasn't the ear.
No. No.
Spider with radioactive powers.
No, it was fucking yogi magic or some shit. I remember that. Yeah,
Yeah.
something.
It was good. Can't beat it.
But you got all these Spider-Mans, man.
And that's what the future holds
Yeah.
for us, huh?
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Well, I mean, we talked a lot about movies and shit.
Yeah, a lot of random movies.
Yeah, random movies, old movies, new movies coming up, old movies that are going down.
Yeah.
That was about an hour already on that shit. All right, but I guess we're coming to an end here. So, I mean, New Year for the store. What are we gonna do next year?
Oh man, I don't know. I
Before we
think
close it
we
out.
have. Well, I'm gonna post something pretty soon, but we have like an art show. We have a couple of signings coming up.
Okay.
We've talked about. I mean, I guess we could talk about it. We talked about possibly doing.
The HeroClix?
well, HeroClix is that, and then we also talked about possibly doing a free comic book day zine.
Oh yeah,
You know?
we gotta work on that. We gotta work on
I work on that. Yeah, work on the next zine. We have a lot, man. We have a lot. And
Because
then
if we do one January, February, you could have the next one up by what?
by May.
Yeah.
May. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be number 3.
Yeah. So
Free comic book day zine.
free comic book day zine. And then,
Finally, get to work on that.
yeah. And then there's a couple of different things I want to do. Experiment on some stuff, like
Well,
like,
the Gordo stuff is still gonna go on.
Yeah,
Maybe
so-
another Kickstarter.
yeah. So the official release, sometime in March.
Okay.
And then we're talking about possibly doing a Kickstarter in April
Okay.
for 4. And we got some, no, 3. Fuck, I'm totally lost. And we got some cool stuff in mind for that. That's going to be interesting.
Okay.
There's some stuff we'll be announcing soon.
For that, the
That-
next.
Yeah. I had to stop someone from announcing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's all I'm going to say. I had to stop someone from announcing on this show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah. Yo.
Interesting.
But we have some cool stuff. We have some,
All right. More.
I mean, I'm ready to get back into that Kickstarter
Fuck.
nonsense.
Fuck you, man. You like the stress, don't you?
No, I don't.
I think you do.
No.
I think you're a junkie for it.
No, it's just
man.
it's been weird. Like honestly, like since it's been over,
Yeah.
I'm always like getting up, like I don't have to post anything.
No,
I'm good. I'm good.
You're good. It's traumatized already.
Yeah.
Or are you getting an itch?
No,
right,
no,
then.
no.
It's a trauma then.
Because I think it was like, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
2023, what the hell are we going to
Yeah,
do?
no, 2023, man.
Fucking A, well, people got to tune in to find out. I
Yeah,
guess,
exactly,
you know?
exactly.
Keep on that dial, same bad time, same bad channel.
Yeah. Oh, and then, well, yeah, yeah.
That's it?
That's it.
No more?
I think so. Well, we have other stuff to announce, but not yet, right?
Not yet?
Not yet.
Oh, right. Not
We
yet.
have like stuff in the works. and,
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet.
I mean, for the next one.
The next one, yeah, maybe.
Next year. I mean, we got stuff happening. We got stuff happening in the back burner people don't even know about.
Yeah, exactly.
Are we going to do with anything with it? Who knows?
Maybe.
But
We'll see.
You have to tune in to find out. All right, then. In that case, anything else? We're
That's
good?
it. Because that's why we say, like, once you announce it, like, it's real. Like,
It has to be
you have
real.
to do
Like
it.
playing ukuleles
Yeah.
and shit. Right?
We did announce that, right?
Yeah. You got a year.
Shit.
It's under 365 days now.
That's not bad.
360 days now. We got to learn to play
It's fine.
Space Hog. Taking it back to last week.
It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. I told Joanna that we talked about Space Hog a lot last week, and she's like, "What? Wow." She goes, "What did you guys talk about?" I'm like, the Space Hog, the song.
We have one. They have one song that we know. We spent about 20 minutes on it. So if you guys like Space Hog, tune into the last episode. And to anyone still listening, thank you very much for a great freaking year.
Yeah.
I really appreciate everyone who's still listening. And if you're not, well, fuck you then. But to those that are still listening, I love you guys. Have a good day, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And
And good New Year's. Right?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year's.
I'll see you next year.
All right.
All right, bye.